Hi guys, Eric Pavey here at PickDogs.com. It is 6:41 Eastern Standard Time. Al and I just got done watching a nice play come in this morning with Philadelphia. Guys, what can I tell you? We know half of the Super Bowl at the time of this recording. Obviously, the second game won't begin for hours. With that being said, let's talk about it. If you want to be in all access, remember, all you have to do is send me a text. Now, I'm going to give you guys a new phone number here. Now, the other phone number still works, but I get so many inquiries mixed with clients. I'm trying to separate the numbers. Client line, the 702 number, inquiry line. It'll just make my life much easier so I can attend to the clients. So that means if you text the 443 number, once you become a member, you'll be communicating with me on the 702 number, and I can basically separate the haves from the have-nots. So send the text. I'm going to put the number up here, 443-957-1006. That's a Baltimore, Maryland cell phone, 443-957-1006. Just text Big Al, and then I will text you back, call you back. We can discuss a package for you. Al and I, we always go about these little promos. We offer them. He doesn't offer them. Right now, he's not offering them, but I've had a lot of clients sign up this week, even though he's not offering them, because all you have to do is call me and let me know what your bankroll is, and I'll work with you. We'll massage something that fits your goals and needs. With that being said, line making, we're going to keep this video short. Line moves on games. I want to reiterate for all the existing clients. We don't have to get into specifics, Al. It really only affects 2 to 3% of the games, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen in waves, right?
Yeah, I mean, we had two of them over the weekend where the line moved and, impacted the result, but it doesn't happen all that often. And most of the time when it does happen, it'll change a push to a loss or it'll change a win to a push. The unfortunate thing on Saturday was it changed it from a win to a loss, and that's really rare. It's just part of the landscape. You have to deal with it and move on.
So the question that all the guys ask me, not the subscribers, because they're not professional handicappers nor professional bettors, and I know you've been asked this for 46 years, how do they come so close to the number? But your answer is it's not really. The average is 10 points away from the number. It's what you remember. Is that correct?
Yeah, 100%. The average game is, I forget the exact number this year in college basketball. I think it's 10 or 11 points away from the number. And maybe even 12, right? Or I think college football was 12. Anyway, it's in that range, 10 to 12 points away from the number.
But it's easy to hyper focus when it's right near the number.
Yeah, I mean, you look at all the games we had on Saturday. I mean, geez, oh man, Akron, wins by 25,
right.
laying, 7 or 8. I mean, that's the average game. We had a favorite that we lost. We had Seattle. I think they were minus 3.5. They lose outright, but everyone remembers the games that fall exactly on the number. Like, oh my God, I mean, look, we had the Washington Commander Philadelphia Eagle game today. What was the final score? 55-23 or something ridiculous. They were favored by 5.
Right.
So it's pretty rare that the games do fall, and that's one of the reasons why buying half points is a horrible decision. You are going to give away more than you get when you buy half points, so never do it. Everyone always thinks like, oh, well, I don't want it to, land on this. Well, most of the time it's not going to land on that number.
So on Saturday, I had, as you know, I had a lot of people texting me because both of those games that moved, they happened to be in the same time slot and ended at the same time slot. And 2 guys texted me, oh man, I should have bought it to the number that he posted. And I responded back, negative EV, meaning negative expected value. Do not buy to the number. And then I had one of your new members, one of your new trial guys, send me a text this morning, and Kale, I'll just give you his first name, Kale, like the vegetable. And Kale in Colorado sent me a text, and he said, should I lay 35 cents to get to the number on a particular game today, this Sunday that we're doing this video? And I said, absolutely not. Do you understand how hard it is to overcome 10 cents you're going to start laying 35 cents. You're finished, Al.
Absolutely finished. That's a bookmaker's wet dream, to be honest with you. When
Exactly.
they get guys who buy half points and buy points, the bookmakers doing cartwheels on Main Street because that's the clients they love. The guys who don't understand that there's what the value is of these numbers. So
I'm just laughing because I have a client that's so insane, extremely wealthy, doesn't care. He buys 2 points better to every game that we give him. Like,
then
what
he's
are you
laying
doing, man?
$1.50. Again, that's a bookmaker's wet dream. They'll take his
Exactly.
action all day
So
long.
guys, do not buy half points long term. Better to take the loss by a half a point or a point and just move on at 110 odds and go to the next game. Any pro will tell you that versus a Joe that will say he's happy he pushed or won because he bought and laid 35 or 40 cents. With that being said, if you want to reach out to me, the new number for the non-customers, 443-957-1006. With that being said, what do you got today on Monday in the NBA?
Yeah, there's a nice revenge situation. It's Boston against Houston. These two teams met earlier this year in Houston, and the Rockets were blown out in that game by 23 points. The Rockets are having a nice season. They're 30-14 on the year for a win percentage of 681. And in the NBA, when you get, and this is only regular season, it's not playoffs when you play back-to-back games, so it's only regular season. But when you get a team with a 673 or better win percentage that is playing with revenge from a loss by more than 20 points, those teams have gone 84-44 ATS since 1990 if the opponent they were playing is also off a straight-up win, which Boston is. So we're going to take the Houston Rockets plus the 6.5 points at Boston on Monday night.
Houston plus the 6.5 at Boston on Monday night is your complimentary selection. Set 443. I almost gave you the old number, 443-957-1006. And as always, good day and good luck.